All right, so we're here in Ouida, Benin still. And now I notice, Rich, that there are some. Now, will these be considered fetishes that I see? Out?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So these are fetishes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what does this fetish right here represent?
Now, the one you have that is specific. It is for Yoruba people.
Yoruba, okay.
Yoruba, Nego people, those who are from Nigeria, it's related to Egugu.
Okay.
Right? When you want to kill something for Egugu, you want to give food or you want to kill goats, you want to kill animals, it's there, yeah, you do everything.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. And then what about here? These fetishes?
Yeah, we're going to feel that kind of is there here you can say fetish against witchcraft.
Against witchcraft.
Yeah,
okay.
These are special powers we use to fight against witchcraft.
Okay. Now, is there a certain recipe or certain how do you make a fetish to fight witchcraft? That's my question.
This question is already difficult for me too. Anyway, he said that what you see there, it is they need some natural materials that you collect. You make a collection, and when you finish making the collection, you add some herbs. All right, you can take parts of animals. Maybe it depends on what you want to put inside. Okay, after that you ask for somebody who master the domain of spirituality. And now that we call spirituality, and they gather things, they do ceremonies, and it becomes a fetish.
Okay, so can he make his own fetishes, or does somebody else make the fetishes?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did it himself.
Okay.
And he can do it for another person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like this right here, this statue right here.
Yeah.
So what is that? How does somebody make that? Like, how do you make that statue?
The name of this fetish is Kujo. That is the name of the fetish.
Okay.
Yeah, he will explain you how he made it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. He said, you went to see sculptures. People who do sculpture. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sculpture. Yeah.
Okay. And now, when they take the wood, okay, you take the wood, they make a impression to make the form like a man. And when you take that from people who do sculptures, okay, now you add some ingredients, some condiments, okay, and you call the power in it, you call spirit inside, and you make it a fetish.
Okay. So with each god, like, who protects against witchcraft? Is that Ogu?
What?
Who will protect you against witchcraft? Is that Ogu? Egu?
No, that one he has is for his own protection.
His own protection.
He knows what he did it for.
Oh, okay.
And he can ask the things him to do for him.
Okay.
That is different from the big voodoo that we talk about.
Oh, okay.
It's a fetish.
Okay.
It's individuals.
So let me ask you this. So Ogu, Egu, Shango, that's for everybody, not just for you personally.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you can't make, I guess, some type of fetish using Shango or a goo just for you. That needs to be for the community.
You can make your own fetish and give that name, but it's not the real, the general that we know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, is there?
You can give any name you want to your fetish. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Now, is there a you said condiments. So what kind of condiments? Like, what does he put on the sculpture?
Okay. You can specifically, it is leaves.
Okay.
Leaves. Because you can see the thing first. It is a tree.
Okay.
That there is sculpture. And after that, they take it and they add some leaves. They do some ceremonies. They add oil and other, and it goes with some incantations.
Okay.
Some incantations that call the spirit, that calls priest, and they gather. So if you are not initiated, you are not taught to do that, you cannot do it. Even me who is here now, I cannot do that. I don't master anything about it.
Okay, so in order to make some type of fetish, even if it's for yourself, you're saying that you need to be initiated, or if you're not, have somebody else who is initiated to make it for you.
Or somebody will make it for you. You cannot do it by yourself.
Oh, okay.
Somebody will do it. But if you have the power, you were born in a family where people make fetish, and your dad or your grandfather showed you how to make fetish, okay, you can make it and make it for people. Okay. But anybody cannot, you cannot stand up and say, I want to make fetish, and you do it. When you need it, you go to see people who do it, who master things in spirituality. Okay. And that will help you do it. But you will not do it by yourself. Okay. Yeah, you must be initiated.
If you could ask the elder.
Yeah.
For people who are interested in voodoo and being initiated, what's the proper way? Is each initiation specific for each individual person? Like, who should you seek out to initiate you, to be initiated? Does that make sense? If you're interested in being initiated into voodoo, how does one go about getting initiated?
If you want to get initiated, you know, the problem is that if you want to get initiated in a Google, for example, you need to see people in charge of a Google. You cannot go to see an individual to do that, to say that you want to be initiated. Okay. You need to see a priest, a chief.
Okay. Can you ask him, can he initiate people into what? Can he initiate people? Can you ask him? So he's a Google. That's right. So we're in a
Google. We are in a place of a Google.
A Google.
They say he can.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He can.
Yeah. What's his advice? And again, I've already asked this question, but I want to get different perspectives on trying to telling people, because somebody on Facebook the other day wanted to debate with me that voodoo, spelled V-O-O-D.
They don't know how to write. They cannot understand our question. They do not know how to read, how to write. So that question is a bit difficult for them.
Right. But
what they know is that voodoo is voodoo.
So that no matter how you spell it.
Yeah, that's it.
No matter how you spell it.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Now.
But the problem is that when we're talking about voodoo, we have what we have original voodoo that we call voodoo window. But apart from that, when you have a voodoo specifically for you, for your own self, we call it fetish. Okay. And those people are what we call huno. But voodoo is a little bit different. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me. So now, from my understanding, in Christianity, you know, you have people that go door to door and tell people to come to Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, they try to get people to come to church, come to Jesus.
I understand. Yeah.
In Voodoo, do you guys actively?
Not at all.
Okay, can you ask him that question and ask him why you guys don't do that?
He said we cannot beg people to be happy. They do not ask people to join their voodoo. But whenever you have the will, you can. You understand?
Yes.
So they do not do like Christian or pastors. They do not proceed that way. And they do not want, because voodoo, it depends on the taste of individuals.
Okay.
If you have your God, you know how you were born.
Right.
So it depends on the God that you can, or the religion that you can follow and be happy.
Okay.
So you are not obliged to join voodoo. So that's why they do not oblige people to do that. Because you can say you come and join this voodoo, but when you come, maybe this voodoo is not the one you should adopt, because we have different type of fetish or this thing. But voodoo in general, you can join them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can he give us an idea of the power of voodoo? Like, can he explain the power of voodoo?
See that? Talking about power of voodoo. Talking about power of voodoo. You know, we have the biggest voodoo, the voodoo original one. But what he has here now, he said that it's against witchcraft.
Okay.
You know, if you want something and you talk to the voodoo, you can use the voodoo to travel. You may be in America, where they are right now, they can go to America and come back.
Okay.
They can call the people's name and use the spirit of the people to harm the person from here, or to do good to the person from here.
Okay.
So it depends on the way you want to use it. That's the power of their voodoo here. And it's different from the biggest voodoo that we're talking about.
Okay. So
this is like a fetish.
Okay, but can you use the fetish and use it for the power to do everything you just said, as far as going to America and being
yeah.
So you can use the fetish for
that. He said that he can do it.
Okay. Now, I don't want to be disrespectful, but people will have this question. So you can do all of these things with voodoo, with the power of voodoo, but then people, they will say, okay, he can go to America and be right here. He can fight witchcraft with this fetish. Then just from me observing, it seems, not to be disrespectful, that he's not rich. When people ask, okay, if voodoo is that powerful, why is Africa so poor? What would be his response?
ben ko lu ya mo me ko le ko do mo bo amalo lu ti te di voilà quand me digo di l'homme lion pour est-ce que mais bien nos volontés nos éditions bien nos volontés nos éditions akai ko me si di tian wan ko kaka bo blu na bien no ki gbo bo so na ba no e mi do me yo bo blu be na ko la da ba mi so donc no akuno na me di ba de di ko e ya mo aliton eno lureji
akure e na ke fo don do ran boy to mi neto sin mo si ai tu ma di to do e but no to ga fo e ma no ko yi we aji
ni yo ndi do ko do e ko di yo e permettre ko mene le yo tukolo ngeye e su we de o di ka bo no e me ko lo ze ko di do mene le bi si ko wa fa ko to be na mo le donc no e ko do ai ye le zo bo no ko lo
de yero di do mi kwa kuno wa mi bongo me ko bi tona da yo ye tu kwasi kwa ye tu kwasi kwa wa yin we tu o no ko be sin e dion na wa no ji gon no do kari yo na se sojo me e do ai kun na se sojo yin e do na ko le yo le dijo
if I want to sum up what they're talking about here, you know, we have more fetishes now than voodoo. And people do not love each other as they should, as the ancestor did. You understand? And they just want to use their power negatively. They do not use it accordingly, positively as they should. And for example, when you are working in a place, okay, you don't want to be to move from that place. You understand?
Yes.
You can negotiate with this voodoo, and you will always be there. So whenever somebody is more performant than you, somebody who can perform better than you is there, because you are engaged with this fetish, you know, that he is not giving opportunity to enter, to take your place. You see, all those, when we gather those aspects of things, development cannot occur accordingly. People are not respecting voodoo as they should. That's what I said.
Okay. If you can ask the elder, how does he feel about Africans, black people, who renounce voodoo, who say, I don't want no part of voodoo, I don't want it, I want Islam, I want Christianity, no voodoo. How does he feel about that?
De mille Jésus est innocent. Jésus est nous bi péto, alors mille nous est ski. De mi mon me wi be ka modern, teno wa ni aji.
Insomma, côté le wa de lui mais le propos est intéressant et
We feel nothing about that because every person, each person on this earth is free to adore, to worship what he wants. So in voodoo, the system of voodoo, from the basis, from the foundation, they allow people, they give freedom to people. So that principle has never been given up. We have not abandoned that philosophy. So you are free to worship what you want. So whenever those who are adepts of voodoo or priests of voodoo, they see young people, black people, say, I want to worship Jesus, I want to be Christian or Muslim, that do not matter, because everybody is free to do what they want, to worship their God. That is the principle, because in the past, their ancestors, their forefathers, didn't oblige anybody to follow the same voodoo. Because you were free to adore the God of earth. Another person is free to adore the God of fire. So everybody was free. So why are they going today to change that principle? That they do not worry.
Okay. And this is the last question for the elder. I hope so. I hope so. I might have another one, but I hope this is the last question. But don't tell it.
All right.
if he could make a case for voodoo, why people should stop stereotyping voodoo, why black people should embrace or, I guess, learn more about voodoo. Why should people, especially black people, stop stereotyping voodoo? And then also, why should they at least embrace it or respect voodoo?
I cannot get you. Why do not they?
But my question is, why? Let me see. My question is, why should black people respect voodoo, not listen to the negative stereotypes of voodoo, and why should they embrace voodoo or at least learn more about it? Like, did you understand my question?
I can see. I think if I get it now, you want to know why that they ignore.
Well, right. Why should they not ignore voodoo?
Yeah.
Why should they respect voodoo?
Yeah. Okay.
And learn more about it.
Okay.
Like why?
Okay. Yeah. Nega como. Ime wile de font e kolo do banu noe bonu ko yido na fin. But mi me si noele o mi ka no do vera bo. Na wi bon noelo te mi le ba don foto go na noe me bole blo da yo. Bon fite we bon alo te mi na zero bon noelo na jlo de ne ko kan ko na de maka no de ro. Me lo foto ko e bele sin alo no.
Mesmo na foto ko do ya yo. Mas é o avi vai no peca ko kande no. Kai ba de no mi no de yo ndi mi ai blu yen bo ya mo. E je mi continue mais e no do ni o pere pere mi ne suno mi do e fo pere o blogora. E fo mi ko ma blogora e de ujo.
He cannot give a precise answer to that question.
Okay.
But what he knows is that they are trying to improve or to continue in their forefathers' footstep, and they trying to discover other principles, inviting young people who want to derive, who want to misbehave, to say, oh, but you had better do this, it will encourage you, it will give you happiness, and they try to convince young people. So he hasn't a right answer, a precise answer to give about that.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Well, if you could tell the elder, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And that is the mere search for Huru in Benin, in Ouida, the voodoo capital of the world. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
General.